A whole cup of different names. Nico, does this soil look fertile to you? Or you talk about what you and Diego talked about. Yes. Looks moist. That means that's good for plant life, right? If the soil is moist. That's good. If it looks dry, that could be an indication it might not be so good. All right. They're good. Malky, what about you? What do you, Eric, talk about with your observation here of this soil? Ooh. So it looks like there's chunks of things in there, doesn't it? What's that? Dead plant. Yeah. So we'll say yes, it looks fertile. Visible organic matter, we'll say, right? It looks like dead leaves or bark or humus is what it's called. Visible plant matter. Okay. Dead plant material. That's good for the fertility of a soil. You want that. Okay. Brittany, what do you and Denise talk about? Okay. Moist and dry. We got plant material. And then, I'm sorry, Malky, did you mention the color? What color, how would you describe the color? Dark. Yeah, so the dark color is an indication that there's plant matter in there. Also that it's moist. All of which is a good sign, right? Dark color equals plant material. Okay? Also think about if it's dark equals life. Okay? There's stuff living in there, bacteria, plant stuff breaking down, and that's good. Do you want bacteria in the soil? Yes, you got to have it. It's very, very important for nutrient cycling. We think of bacteria as bad, don't we? We want to get rid of all bacteria we come across. But no, we can't do that. Kim, we need bacteria. We need it. Do we even need it on our body? Yes, we do, especially in your gut, which technically isn't in your body. Do you guys know that? Like in your stomach, that's not really in your body, even though it's kind of in your body. Why isn't it not in your body? Like if something's in your stomach, like your breakfast, that's not technically in your body. Taylor, explain why that is not the case.
Well, I was going to guess.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Is it because it's not like connected to anything? Like it's one thing on its own? Like there's an entry and an exit?
It hasn't entered something. Well, it's entered the mouth, but there's something it has not entered into, which is Cindy. Break it down. Yeah, so the nutrients are collected into what? Into your... Sometimes you get tired after you eat a bunch of food. Why is that? Food's good. You're like, I'm done. Yes, Raina? Yeah, it's using energy. It's putting blood towards your gut. That blood is being directed other places, not towards your brain or muscles. Because you're trying to get that food into your blood. You're trying to get the nutrients across that membrane, your cell membranes, so it can get into your blood, and then it can power your body to give your nutrients. So anything inside your gut is still outside your body. Okay, and you need that. And if you need bacteria there, or you won't be able to absorb the nutrients that you need. So bacteria, like, you know that poop has a lot of bacteria in it, right? Okay. So check this out. You heard about people who have digestive problems. One way they treat it is by putting somebody else's poop in their gut. So they do a poop transplant, which is the idea behind probiotics, is to get friendly bacteria in there. Which, by the way, whether or not, you know, probiotic drinks or beverages or yogurts work is kind of, it's not very solid. But this poop transplant there's a lot of evidence that it does work. Because you need the right bacteria in there. So poop has a lot of it, so you get some healthy poop, put it in there, you're good to go. But you just don't eat a cup of poop, though. You wouldn't do that. They put it in there different ways. No, they don't cut you open, no. They use, I think, a capsule. What? But it doesn't taste like nothing. I'll look into it. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I gotta look into it. What factors? What are some factors that might affect soil fertility? Let's look. Yesenia. Oh yeah. Yeah, things about the environment. Worms, trees that are around there. Can different kinds of trees, they can either help or hurt, can't they? Like pine trees, pine cones and sap makes the soil acidic. And if you notice, grass doesn't grow very well underneath pine trees. Other types of trees, it's fine. But trees like citrus trees drop lemons and stuff. Is that good for the soil? Probably not. Okay. So the plants, trees and plants can definitely affect it. Okay. Denise, what else? Oh yeah, the water. Okay. I lost my ability to write. Dang. Oops. Okay. So the amount of water that's there, the location. What about if we go and dig up the soil? Could that affect the fertility? Yeah, so human disruption. Chemicals that we put on soil, runoff, all sorts of things that we do, the soil can affect it. There's not just earthworms, but there's other animals that can be in the soil too, right? Bacteria levels that are there, fungal levels, okay? And that can all be wrapped up in, how much moisture is there. Ooh, if there's acid rain in the area. You guys heard of acid rain? Yeah, Rick and Morty talked about acid rain probably. So acid rain can affect the soil dynamics. So typically we don't get it here on the West Coast, but on the East Coast they used to get it. And that can affect the soil fertility, can wash away the nutrients. So acid rain. Okay. All right. Good. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to put you into groups, and we're going to go outside and get some plant. We're going to collect some samples.